love bugs. I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, I know I'm gonna have to make my intro again because I'm waiting for y'all to come up in here. But for those of you who's catching this on the replay, make sure you do me a solid and drop me a pink heart and give me a shout out. Give me a hey, Love Jones. Make sure you like the video. But I want to talk about black women and their relationship with black men, particularly their black sons and their black family members. And we're doing a Starbucks chat. It's been a while since we've done one of these. This is delicious. So this is like, I don't even know what this is, but it's like, I think an espresso shot, cold foam, oat milk, and like strawberry syrup or strawberry flavoring, and this is a free sample. This is so good, and I usually don't like iced coffee or like cold beverages. I mean, I like cold beverages, but my preference is something hot. I just prefer that even when it's 1,000 degrees outside. But this is so good. I think I might have to try this the next time I come in here. I took a picture of what the ingredients were because it's not called anything. So it's not like a signature drink that's on the menu. I guess it was just something that they probably was trying out. Hey Demira, hey Eric. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Everybody coming up in here, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. This is so good. Oh, I think it has whipped cream too. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey PJ, hey Holly, hey Synclavia. Hey. Waiting for a few more of y'all to join. This is so good. Hey guys, Anointed. Thank you, Holly. I love when you guys anticipate my name. So today I just got a regular decaf Americano with 3 vanilla pumps and I think they put cream in here. Yeah, just cream, just a regular coffee. I didn't get my usual chai latte that I usually get because you know, sometimes my head be feeling like, I don't know, like coffee helps to balance me out. Hey Leslie, what's up, you need? I need some sugar. I'll be back. Baby, I don't know how people, well, I understand how people could drink black coffee, was a small cup. So this, oh my God, I don't know the ingredients, but it's so good. It's a sample. I just went and got another one because it's so good. It has an espresso shot, strawberry flavor. It tastes like strawberry milk mixed with coffee. Thank you, Leslie, for the super chat. Thanks. You just paid for my coffee. I got a pumpkin loaf, too, because I have been craving one of these. It's so delicious. I don't know if y'all have ever tried this, but this is so good. I asked them to warm it up, but it's not warm at all, but it's okay. It's delicious. I'm not going to eat this whole thing, so I'll just heat it up when I get in the house. So good. Y'all have to try this. It tastes like sweet potato pie. Hey Golden, what's up guys? Anointed. Yeah, the decaf, for whatever reason, when I'm having headaches or I'm feeling dizzy, coffee helps. I don't know why, but I think Storm told me it's because it's a brain thinner. A blood thinner, not a brain thinner. No, this don't taste like cornflakes. It tastes like sweet potato pie. At least that's what it tastes like to me. Y'all, it's so hot outside. Like, it's so hot. All right. So, let me get myself settled. Hey, Patrice. So today we're going to be talking about Black women and their relationship with the Black men in their lives. What's up, Wally? I love chai tea. That's usually what I always get every single time I come here. I get a chai latte. But today I just, because of how I've been feeling, I was like, let me get some coffee. Which I probably won't even drink this whole thing. Like, I legit be taking little baby sips. Hey, Mia. All right, we gotta get into it, but y'all gotta give me a second. I haven't been to Starbucks in a while. You look cool. Thank you. Yeah, baby. No ring. And what does having no ring mean? Like, what does that mean? Okay, that's much better now. So no ring, what does that mean? That means that I'm not a woman. Means that I'm not worthy. Means that my value is down. Okay, let's get into it. So, this live is going to be about the relationship that we, us, melanin-rich women, but of course, in the eyes of society, we're considered Black women, that we have with our children, with our boy children, how we treat our sons versus how we treat our daughters, and how we treat the men in our family, period. We need to stop coddling our sons, because ultimately your sons are the very men that grow up and they wreak havoc on the community, and they wreak havoc on other women that they grow up and, get into relationships with. And the overprotective, overbearing, making your son your king and calling your son your king when your husband should be your king, not your son. The adultification of your daughters, but the infantilization of your sons. Like, that is a major issue in our community. And this is why there isn't enough adequate men. There's grown men, and I hate when they be like, oh, that's not men, that's boys. No, these are grown adult men. However, they're immature, their growth is stunted, and they have an enabler. That's their mother, their sisters, their aunts, their grandmother, their cousins, and it's terrible, right? So, my grandmom had 5 kids, but I was raised by my great-grandma, and so was my mother, and her siblings. So there was 4 girls and 1 boy. The boy wasn't required to do anything. First and foremost, let me put this out there. My granny didn't play that. You could not leave dishes in her sink. So everybody that stayed with her at some point, we all had to clean up behind ourselves to a degree. However, she didn't require him to be a mule the way that we had to. I was really favored and spoiled, but I saw the differences in how everybody was treated. She would buy him whatever video game system he wanted. She would buy him whatever clothes he wanted. She would allow him to bring girls in and out of the house. We couldn't do stuff like that at her house. She would have a fit if we even dared to do stuff like that. We had to go back and forth to the store for her. We had to help her when she was cooking, even if it was just a sous chef. He didn't have to do those things. All he had to do was go to school. She didn't constantly require him to be at her beck and call, and he didn't have to earn the things that she gave him as much as everybody else. I would say me too, but the way that I'm set up, I'm just a natural helper. I'm a Virgo, so we naturally help people, and I'm naturally of assistance, but it's different, And with my mom, the way that she treats my brother was vastly different than the way that she treated me. Now she's more equal, but the way that she treated him when he was young versus how she treated me, vastly different. Always gave the boy grace, always, showed up for the boy and did whatever the boy said he wanted to do. Didn't really discipline the boy like that. Didn't require the boy to have chores like that. I have a teenage brother right now that's 15, and same. But he's getting better as he's growing up. But it's because my mom has me and my other brother as reinforcement. If it were just up to her, she yells at him and tells him to do stuff, but then eventually she'd be like, oh, that's just how he is. Oh, he's just not gonna, whatever. He would go around and, be bad and be a terror to other kids in the community, and she always made excuses for him. Whenever I did something growing up, she automatically believed it. Anybody could go to my mother and tell her, your daughter said so-and-so and did such and such. She would automatically get into disciplinary mode. But when it came to my younger brothers, it was, oh, he's not like that. He didn't do that. Everybody's just making it seem like my sons is just always bad and whoop-de-whoop. And it was, and that's what the common theme is in our community when it comes to women, the way that we treat our female offspring versus how we treat our boys, the male offspring, right? And like I said, these boys, they grow up, they don't have the skill sets that they need to be successful adults because their mother doesn't require them to do anything. She cleans up behind him. She always makes excuses for him. She'll fight the teacher for him. She'll fight anybody for him. She'll fight the court system for him. She'll get the money up, put the house up for collateral to bail him out, and continuously, exactly, Nia, the black male worship, and continuously praise this man, her child that grows up to be a man, for mediocrity, blames everybody else in society, the system, the white man, the woman that he chose, outside of blaming him and requiring him to show up and to level up and to step his fucking game up and actually be an asset to society and a pillar to the community. When it comes to the women, and this is what gets me, and I'm speaking strictly about how women are raised versus how men are raised, because I see this happen even when there's another man in the household. So this is not only exclusive to how women, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to say. So it's not exclusive to single mother households, because I know they love to harp on a single mother, single mother, single mother. It is not exclusive to that, because I've been in households, I grew up in a household with a man there. A lot of the times when the man is present, he still doesn't do shit to rear his children. So even if the child isn't being raised by a single mother, he's still being coddled by his mother. He's still being worshipped by his mother. And he's also seeing how his mother is coddling and worshiping his father. So when he grows up, he thinks that women are supposed to be that way with him. And because he wasn't raised to be a man, he was raised to be a person with nothing but fucking excuses. Let's just be honest. He doesn't know how to deal or how to cope when people hold him accountable. All he does is blame the woman, because that's what he grew up around. His father didn't have any accountability. His father didn't really do what he needed to do to help raise him. And his mom coddled him and made excuses and babied him and said it was everybody, not my son. And this isn't just a black woman thing. This is what I'm directly talking about, because I am a melanin-rich woman. However, we see it in other communities as well. The way men are raised versus the way women are raised, it's not conducive to being a successful adult. And in other communities, in the clear communities, they coddle their sons as well. And that's why a lot of the sons, they grow up, they become school powers. And it's like, how does your son get to build a whole bomb in your basement and right under your nose? Or how does your husband kidnap your daughter and have your daughter locked in the basement? So it's not just the black women. White, clear women do it too. However, the shortcomings and the things that we have in our community, because we're perceived at the bottom and we have a lot of catching up to do, and our men don't grow up to conquer other men. Instead, they get on the internet and constantly complaining about women. We really have a dire problem. Like, it's really a big problem in our community with the way that we coddle them. And as much as they'll get up here and they'll say, oh, black women ain't shit. Oh, other races are better. They're more nurturing. They care about us more. It's a fucking lie. It's a lie. A lot of them grow up with their mom. I had an aunt, right? Well, she was like my great aunt. But my family, everybody had children when they were really young. It's another reason why I don't have kids. I legit broke a cycle. They all had children when they were teens. So my aunts are like my great aunts, my great aunts. Does that make sense? Okay. And I miss her so much. God bless Aunt Ann. I love you so much. I hope that you are sleeping peacefully. This woman was so beautiful. And not just the way she looked physically, she was beautiful, but her spirit. And she did everything. She was a workhorse. She cooked for her mother, her brothers. Like, she legit would make a Sunday dinner for the family, for her mother. And I told you all that I grew up with my great grandmother as well, knowing her. So this was my great grandmother's daughter. And they were in the South, in Glasscock County. She would cook a whole Sunday dinner, right? For the family. We would come into town. And then her brother would call her and be like, oh, my wife is working late. Can you make a dinner for me? She would cook a whole additional dinner. I'm talking about the same thing, the chicken, the mac and cheese, the collard, for her brothers. They didn't ever even really say thank you to her. Sometimes they would reimburse her the money for buying the groceries, but they never used to say thank you. And it used to make me mad. So whenever I was there, I always helped her. I would help hold the, hang the clothes. I would help clean the vegetables and whatever it is that she needed me to do. I tried to help her because she did everything for the whole family. And she had a son named Brian and a daughter named Felicia. And I love them so much. I haven't seen them in years. Shouts out to Brian, shouts out to Felicia, because I know a lot of my family watched, even though we don't talk a lot. Brian, I remember we were growing up. So I went to Georgia every year of my life since I was a child. I would be in Glasscock County, Georgia, running barefoot, climbing trees. And I would always stay with my aunt. And Brian was a couple years younger than all of us. Like, we were all like, it was like a stair step, So we were all in the same age range, but like a year younger, 2 years younger, 2 years older. Brian was probably like 3 years younger than me. At this time, I'm like, I think 14. So Brian had to be like 11, probably going on 12. Do you know she still wiped his ass? Aunt still wiped Brian's ass when he went to the bathroom. I wish I had one of my family members here with me. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Brian would call his mother when he used the bathroom to wipe his ass. And he was like 11, 12 years old. Did y'all hear what I said? Like, I don't know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. She was still literally wiping his ass. He could not go to the bathroom, do a number 2 without calling her. And she would legit wipe. And he was not on the spectrum. I mean, people thought he was maybe a little slow, but he was aware enough. He would play outside with us. He was smart. He was getting straight A's in school. He was really on like some genius shit, but she wiped his ass. He was like 12 years old. She still washed him up, gave him baths. And we used to be like, this motherfucker big as us, he's tall as me, and why she gotta go wipe his ass? Like, we will always make jokes about that. Like, now looking back, like, I'm like, damn, like, a lot of black men are raised, not with their mom literally wiping their ass, but figuratively wiping their ass. Like, doing everything for them, cleaning their rooms. Like, my mother will have to go and clean my brother's room. Like, I'm just saying. And then they grow up and they make it seem like black women are not domesticated. Black women don't do anything for them. Black women are the terror of the pit. They resent us for crippling them. So you have to stop coddling your sons. And it starts with the children. I've been guilty of coddling. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. You cannot tell me anything about Brother Jones. Nothing. The shit did not stink. You couldn't tell me nothing about him. Couldn't tell me nothing about my other cousin, Bankroll Buna. You couldn't tell me shit about him. Now, I see them for who they are. I understand that they're grown adult men. If they're doing something that's not right, I'll say something about it. If they're treating women wrong, I'll say something. One thing I can say is my brother he's not perfect, but he does not abuse women. He's not verbally abusive. He's very supportive. He actually could be like the best boyfriend that you could ever have. That's why women go crazy over him. That's another story for another day. But my other family members, their mothers condone their terrible behavior. Their mothers condone them slapping the shit out of their baby mothers. Their mothers condone them not taking care of their kids and always blame the woman. And I watched my granny do it. When I say my granny, I'm talking about my great-grandmother. May she rest in peace. I love her so much. I watched her do it with her sons. And she had one daughter. And it's funny because that daughter had had one son and then mostly girls. No, my granny had two daughters, but one she had to leave down south because she was a teenager and she wanted to move to New York, and her mother wasn't going to let her take her daughter with her. So that was the barter. She had to leave her daughter, which she went back to visit every year. And I think that's how I always started going down there every year of my life, because I would go with her to visit, her daughter and family or whatever once I was born. Since I could remember, I had always been down there every single year of my life. But the way, and I can say we, I'm not a mom yet, but the way we condone violence toward other women from men, the way a lot of us with our sons don't hold your son accountable. You're always blaming his baby mother. You're always blaming his girlfriend. You're always blaming his peer group. You have to hold them accountable, because you are a major part of the problem as to why they're wreaking havoc on the community. A major part of the problem as to why the femicide rate is through the roof. A major part of the problem as to why a lot of them don't even graduate high school. They always talking about, oh, y'all baby mothers, y'all at the bottom. Don't nobody want y'all. Statistically, they don't even graduate high school at the same rate as any other group. Clock that. So when they want to get up here and talk about how we not desirable, y'all motherfuckers, a lot of y'all is illiterate. It's the reverse. My family, all the boys got their butts handed to them, but the girls didn't ever get popped. I'm guilty too, but he's a good son, helps me a lot, stays out of trouble. But how does he treat women? How does he treat women? And that's the thing, when these boys grow up, they think that women are going to absolve them of any accountability, and this is why they harass and talk to us crazy. It's because they never got reprimanded. They never got chastised. Women never put them in their place. A woman, legit, we are responsible for why these men feel superior to us, and why they think that their shit don't stink, and why they feel like they're the most desirable, and why they feel like they're so special. It's because we make them feel that way. Keep calling these men kings and they ain't got shit, not a fucking pot to piss in the window to throw it out of. Yo, my king, my king, my king. Kings have kingdoms. Kings take care of their people. You're meeting all the wrong guys. No, I'm not, baby. I'm not meeting all the wrong guys. I know some amazing men. Amazing. Chef's kiss. Not meeting all the wrong guys. And I'm legit talking about men in our families and the sons that we bear. See, look at you. You're being stupid. I'm not even talking about intimate relationships. I'm talking about relationships with your sons and with the men in your family. What about the women out here disrespecting men and wonder why you can't keep one? Pivot and deflect. Y'all gotta drop some pink hearts whenever they come up in here doing this. Y'all have to drop some pink hearts whenever y'all see them coming up in here doing this. What about the women disrespecting men? Women are not out here just disrespecting men out of the clear blue. A lot of it is reactionary, and I wish that y'all would be honest, but y'all never will. Y'all lie so bad. Y'all are the biggest liars I ever met in my life. Hey, Trini Love. I'm lame as hell. What that mean? Thank you, Chris. Your parents helped wipe you till you was 10. Thank you, Mike, for being honest. And it's the same for my son. That's disgusting and ridiculous if you still gotta wipe a 10-year-old's ass. My girl's kids really need discipline, but I can't knock her. She was getting it on her own, going to school, working, and raising kids. She does as much as she can, and I respect that. You're so respectful. I don't know if that's sarcasm or what, but everybody up in here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But he's very kind of sweet to women. That's nice. Every day they come up here with a victim mentality. God's anointed. Thank you. Because I'm not even talking about us being in intimate relationships. I'm telling women to do a better job raising your sons. I don't understand how y'all get upset at me for doing the Lord's work. Isn't this what you all preach day in and day out? Women need to do better. Single mothers raising these men. They raising the men that y'all grow, that turn into the men that terrorize y'all. Women need to do a better job with their boys. Absolutely. And I told you, I was guilty of coddling and making excuses for and cussing somebody out and going to bat. I was guilty of it too. That's how I know it's a problem that we have in our community. And just women in general. Not just in the black community. It's a general thing with women when it comes to men. However, y'all already know my main focus is us and then everybody second. Ooh, try not to scratch my face. It itches. There's a genetic component. That could be true too. They mad either way. She's saying to the mom. Hello, thank you. I don't have brothers, but do boys not get chores and stuff? No, they don't. Boys don't get chores at the same rate as girls. I've witnessed it. It's a free for all. As long as they're occupied and not jumping around and breaking stuff around the house, they don't get chores. I've never seen boys get chores. I'm sure it exists somewhere. If you keep typing in a different language, I'm gonna time you out. I'm not gonna block you, but you getting timed out because it's getting on my nerves. A lot of boys don't get chores, but their sisters do. And this is why they have this master, servant, submissive type of mentality. They feel like women are supposed to submit to them because they grew up watching their mother do everything while their father did nothing. And this is why they think they should have submissive providers, because they saw their mothers also go to work. You hear a lot of them say it. My mother did it with 5 kids. My mother went to work and she came home and cleaned up behind everybody and wiped my ass and cleaned my room and did my sister's hair. She didn't complain. Yes, she did complain. You think that was okay for your mother to go through that? All of that hardship and strife on her own with no help, without a break? You think your mother didn't have continuous mental and nervous breakdown? She probably just didn't show you that, because of course you're going to want to put up a strong front in front of your children. But I've yet to be a mom, so I can't directly speak to how it feels, but my mother always let me know how she felt. And as soon as I was old enough, I helped her. I had to help carry the load while there was a man there that didn't do shit. LJ, I wonder if I wonder if they understand what. Oh, you mean you wonder if the people that's saying stuff in other languages? Okay. I don't know. It's unfair. Yeah. It's just like, women are expected to be the workhorses, to be the mules, to be the sex slaves, to be the domestic slaves, and to also provide money and to bring a table and the dishes and the food and the dessert and clean the table. They want you to do everything, and all they want to do is go to work and come home and sit on a couch and have a beautiful family and a beautiful home and a nice car and all of these beautiful things that you help them acquire, so they could showboat to the world that they got all of these things as if they've done it on that, as if they did it on their own. I know women that legit give men a whole fucking life, a whole lifestyle, give him his whole personality, his whole swag and everything, and he goes out and cheats on her with the things that she provided him with. Helped him get a new car, helped him clean up his credit, helped him start a business, co-business owners, and yet he goes out into the world and pretends as if he got it all on his own, and he uses everything that that woman helped him to build to cheat on her with. I mean, I'm half Texan, half what? I grew up doing chores, cook, clean, work. I love that. I'm glad I grew up this way because I see many spoiled men and women. Yeah, I think that's important. You need to teach your kids, you know, the fundamentals, and you need to equip them with some skill sets. Like when they try to say, oh, boys supposed to cook, do this, and girls supposed to. No, as a grown-up, you should know how to make yourself something to eat. You should know that you gotta change, you gotta go and buy toilet tissue. And it's crazy because a lot of these men, when they get in relationships with women, they don't even think about stuff like that. Like, you think laundry detergent just magically appears? You think toilet tissue just magically appears? You think the seasonings in the cupboard just magically appears? No, you actually have to go out and buy those things. But they get a woman to take care of all of that the way their mothers took care of everything. So they have an easy peasy life. All they have to focus on is going out and making money. Yet the woman has to go out focused on making money, and then they also have to focus on maintaining and running a household. And it starts from youth. You have to teach boys the same skill sets that you're teaching girls. Because, let's be honest, I always say to you guys, time and time again, that I believe that when a man and a woman lives together, right, a man should take care of the overhead. I do. I believe that a man should pay the rent or the mortgage in its entirety. This does not mean that a woman should not pay any utilities or help around the house or buy toiletries or buy groceries. That's not what I'm saying. And in order to do that, a woman still has to have a job. And a woman, it's just a default setting that a woman is going to end up doing more around the house. It just is. Unless if she's a kept woman and she, y'all have money to hire, because that's how I'm gonna live. I'm going to hire someone, to come and clean my house once or twice out of the week, and then I'll, maintain it. But I'm gonna have a cleaning person to come. I like to cook, so that's something that I will do, because it's just a natural thing for me. But I work, and I don't understand why men make it seem like women don't work. The average woman in 2024 works a full-time job. So a lot of y'all expect women to go to work the same as you, but be submissive and allow you to run her life and govern her and tell her what to do, and also do all of the work around the house. Like, come on, it's unrealistic. Exactly, Mia. Are you trying to be a star? Baby, I am a star. I'm not trying to do anything. Exactly, Mia. Women have always worked, and I have to keep saying that because they get on the internet and lie and pretend like women don't go to work. I don't know who said that, especially us. We've always had to work. We worked on the plantation. This bitch. Who are you talking to? You calling your mother a bitch? You fucking nasty, dirty crackhead. Go to hell. See how they coming up here disrespecting me for no reason? I haven't said anything disrespectful about men. I haven't said anything disrespectful about anybody up here. That's why so many of us choose to be alone. Exactly, Lindsay. Because I can date myself and have tons of fun without a guy. That part. And if you want some penis, you could just call somebody when you're in a mood. You don't have to live with a man to get intimacy. You don't have to have a man up in your face every single day, day in and day out, if that's not what you require. If the woman don't do it, then it won't get done. The men say they'll get around to it. Oh, I don't care about that. So then the place either ends up a mess or... Exactly. This is true. My wife stays at home and I work from home. Whatever she can't get to, I take care of. She's too tired. I grill and take care of dinner. That's nice. Why are they so mad? They always get up here and be mad. They either talking about my breasts like horny teenage boys. I'm gonna block you, Big Tony, if you don't stop. Like, grow the fuck up. Y'all are grown men. Where are your wives? Where are your wives? Why aren't you making money for your family? Why are you up in here so hell-bent on, like, okay, you see it, all right, move on. You don't have to keep making all of these comments back to back. It's weird. It's very creepy. My uncle worked 14 days in a steel mill, net income 6 figures. He did all the cooking and my aunt worked and paid all the bills from a joint account. They were married 48 years. You see, that works for them. But men these days don't really want to do 50-50. They pretend and lie and scam and say, we want 50-50. They don't want 50-50. They want 80-20. They want you to go to work, make money, split all the bills, but they want you to do all of the domestic labor. If you have kids, they want you to raise the kids on your own. And then they come in, you know, whenever they feel like it, you feel like being bothered. Don't flaunt them then. All right, you're getting boxed. I don't have time. You need to grow the fuck up. Have on a romper. It's fucking 95 degrees outside. Like, and so what if it was 2 degrees? I can wear whatever I want. Just because I'm wearing something, see, that's that great mentality that a lot of men have. It's very predatory. Don't wear that then if you don't want me to harass you. You know, that's harassment, what he was doing. He was just harassing me. It's like you said it once, okay, I ignored you. You keep saying it 25 times. You're harassing me at this point. So because of what I'm wearing, that means that you get to harass me. That's a predatory man and that's a dangerous man. And I feel bad for any woman that's around him because he can't control himself. Yes, everybody up in here, subscribe to the channel. Man has to go to work, take the trash out, and now the lawn, mow the lawn. Oh God, I can't see. Change oil, fix a car. A lot of men do not know how to change oil, mow the lawn, or fix a car. They hire people to do that. Men are not traditional men. Men are not domesticated either in the way that they feel like the traditional man should be. They don't know how to do plumbing. They don't know how to fix anything electrical. They don't know how to do shit. But call AA, call a plumber, call an electrician. Men don't know how to do shit. We can't help. We have tits. A good woman made me bend over backwards. Nice. My grandmother divorced two husbands between 1902 and 1922. So our ancestors, elders, found them just like us, but they get it done. Doing the lawn and fixing the car are not daily tasks. That part too. I can do all that. I'm 23. That's nice. I love that for you. Women don't cook anymore. Oh my God! You scare the shit out of me. What is?
I bet I did. I'm just trying to be in your vlog
Okay.
or whatever you doing. You feel me? What you doing? Gonna go vlog or something?
Yeah, I'm on live.
Yeah, yo. We outside, man. Koyana niggas, we outside. I grew up in Jersey City.
Oh
You feel
my
me?
God, can you back up, please?
Damn, alright, man.
Don't
Let
be.
me disappear, alright? I'm
Okay.
out, alright? We outside, right? Yeah. Shout out my nigga Trump.
Please, you got me fucked up. I don't know who that is. Yeah, y'all will get up here and be like, oh, it's her fault. Oh, women need to choose better. Women need to do this. I don't know that man. I didn't choose that man. I didn't tell him to come and harass me, touch me. He touched me, accost me. I asked for it by existing. I don't know what's wrong with people these days. But that wasn't cool at all. And it's so crazy because I legit was just saying, oh, because of what I'm wearing, that means that you could harass me. Like, he touched me. Exactly, RC. They always talk about femme lunacy and lack of control. Like, what the fuck is this BS? Zero self-control or accountability. Yeah. No, I don't know that man. I don't know him at all. Women don't even get with men who can do those man chores and then say men don't know how to do those things. That's a lot. Yeah, because majority men don't know how to do all of those things. Why do y'all keep acting like every man knows how to do electrical work, plumbing, change your oil? That's rare these days. The average man don't know how to fucking pave cement. He don't know how to build a fence for your backyard. That's not the case. Y'all be lying so bad. Y'all don't know how to do nothing but cuss women out and be feminine. It's rare that men have those type of trade skills. Thank you, Terrence. I get schizophrenia real fast. Oh, I was about to if he wouldn't have backed up. These men in the comments are disgusting every single day. Even though I'm talking about women, you know, doing a better job at holding their sons and the men and their family accountable, and I didn't even get to my next point as far as that's concerned. I'll touch on it a little bit. So we see how men treat other women, the men in our family, and we don't say anything about it. Or we just silently blame the woman, or silently we might condemn him, but we don't shame and ostracize the way that we need to. Like if you see a man in your family slap the shit out of his girl or his wife and you just don't really say nothing. Or a lot of mothers will say, oh, she deserved it, or she shouldn't have said that to him, or she shouldn't have did this. That's the problem, you know? Like, that's a major problem that we have. And a lot of girls in our family have had, we always talk about the creepy uncle. You know, a lot of women have been inappropriately touched by men in their family, but it's just looked at as if it's nothing. Like, oh, that's just a creepy uncle. Oh, don't let the kids go over there with him. Why the fuck do you allow this nigga to even come around if you can't even trust the children in his presence? We have to do better when it comes to things like that. We really do. It's ridiculous at this point. Now he closed. So many young girls actually get kicked out, abandoned, or even further abused. This is true. Or they leave their house because of the abuse and the neglect, and they fall prey and victim to men that abuse them. You're allowed to wear whatever you want. Keep your hands in the pants of yourself. That part. I need a woman on my side, not in front or behind me. That part. You need to get with other cultured men who know how to fix things around his home. I lost my relationship with a close cousin for standing up for their women. I'm glad you stood up though. Why you always got to show the world your breasts? Oh my God. You're beautiful. Thank you. Just be on alert. Too many of these men have no gentleman etiquette or boundaries. This is true. Did you see that story? My mom is actually my sister interview. I didn't see the interview, but I seen a clip of it on TikTok. I did. Great topic. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Master Chef. Oh God. It's just the constant like excuses for men, always blaming the women, the victim blaming. Oh, it's your fault because you was dressed a certain way, or oh, you shouldn't have said this to him, or oh, you shouldn't look like that, or oh, your body is too developed. I started getting blamed for developing and having a curvy body when I was going through puberty. It was my fault that grown men would look at me, or you know, when I started to get stalked and like harassed and people would follow me home from school, it was my fault. It's like we never hold men accountable, and we have to do better than that. It sounds like this music got loud. Do y'all hear the music really loud in the background? I think I might have to end this live soon because I don't want to get... It got louder, right? Where's the file? Maybe I'll be able to like cut this part out and edit it. I don't know. I feel like they do that on purpose because I be live streaming. But it's all good. Fuck them. I'm about to go. You can't tell what song it is? Okay, good. But I know y'all like these Starbucks lives. Unfortunately, there's not another one that around here that's close. But I'm gonna go. And we'll do another one of these. My mom allowed my male cousin when my dad started living with us, and he would police me because he was never a creep though. Are you serious? If a woman, she wouldn't even get a stop on the risk of a man be a woman who would be in jail. Women have a lot of things they do to men. This is not about that. It's not about that. At the end of the day, men commit 80% of crimes in this country. Men unalive women at alarming rates. Black women are getting unalived. I believe it's every 4.5 hours by a man. Statistically, men are not unaliving or assaulting men at the same rates. I don't see that person around. Um, exactly, like, oh, but men do it to women, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the hell up. Do you think men need therapy? Absolutely. Absolutely. They have a lot of testosterone and a lot of energy built up and pent up that they need to, like, get control over. That's why men need structure. I don't have OnlyFans. Go look what up, Paul. Men commit more crimes than women. Men commit more crimes against humanity than women could ever. So stop lying. Get out of here. You go look it up. By a man that's close to her. Exactly. And I have looked up the femicide rate. I actually read an article on it here online. Also, it's not true. Women are charged with TV all the time. This is true too. Nobody is claiming that men can't be victims. Thank you, Liz. And mental health for men is never encouraged either. Even when they pursue it, it's mostly enabling. Would you attend therapy? I have absolutely been to therapy. Like, what? Women discuss their feelings with their friends. Guys really don't. Therapy would be great for everyone, but them especially. Yup, they hold a lot of things inside, and they tend to explode. Men are very emotional, and they don't really know how to handle their emotions that well. I don't have my OnlyFans. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't have a favorite rapper. I don't know. Nicki Minaj. Exactly, Gentleman's Corner. Men don't even go to the doctor for checkups. A lot of them damn sure don't. We're not allowed to show emotions. Who said that? Y'all always show emotion. Y'all don't think that anger, aggression, and rage are emotions when they are, and y'all show those emotions every single day. Have you been to Chicago? No. The Mask We Wear is a good documentary for those raising young men. They sure don't, because they come in here being disrespectful for no reason. Look at how they're treated when they talk about their emotions, mainly about women. That's a lie. We talk about y'all when y'all show anger and rage and aggression. Those type of emotions are frowned upon because you have to learn how to control yourselves. Y'all don't know how to control yourselves. If a man is emotional, women love that. That gets him major brownie points. Stop lying. Yeah, boys are more emotional than little girls. You're right. And little girls tend to have they live longer. They have a higher chance of surviving than male babies. My son had a therapy since middle school. That's good, Patrice. Exactly, Liz. That's why they don't show emotion. It's because of other men. It's not because of women. That's a lie. All they do is lie. People lie so much on the internet, it's ridiculous. My sons cried way less than my girls. That's okay. I mean, do they have things to cry about? Do you tell them that it's a safe space to cry? Would you damn them if they did cry? Just because they're not crying doesn't mean that they're not displaying emotions. Boys be sad. They be angry. Those are emotions. I don't understand why the only emotion y'all acknowledge is a girl crying. Sadness. Y'all don't acknowledge anger and temper tantrums. That's emotions. That's emotional things. Like, what's wrong with y'all? What do you do for a living? I do this. Am I a crybaby? I used to be, but not anymore. The only emotion y'all acknowledge from a man is anger. No, that's one of the most prevalent emotions that y'all display. It's not the only one we acknowledge. People don't even acknowledge anger as an emotion. Shut up, Paul. You are lying. You're a liar. Because if people acknowledge anger as an emotion, then nobody would argue with me when I say that men are way more emotional than women. Because men display anger way more than women display any other types of emotion. Maybe if you guys would stop pissing us off. See, look, there you go, displaying emotion. Look at you. Go ahead. Become rageful. Show us what you got. Show us what you're made of, Paul. There you go. The real you is coming out. Merely off of a simple conversation. Exactly. Nobody is arguing that social conditioning is happening, but pretending it's coming primarily from women is intellectually designed. So they lie. I tell y'all they be lying. Make sure everybody up in here subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all got 3 more minutes and I'm getting up out of here. How dare you say we're emotional? How dare you? Refuse to read that out loud. To read what out loud? First of all, who are you? You don't tell me what to do. This is my show. I do what I want. You're lucky that I'm even entertaining you. You have not contributed nothing to my channel. Everybody up in here, subscribe to my channel right now and hit the like button. It's 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it. And I think you could press the heart and that'll like the video too. Thank you. You tell you were given everything as a child. No, I was not. I was not given everything as a child. So you're wrong. You're wrong. You look like an off-brand version of Ice Spice. That's so funny. I'm blocking you for that. What is going on, immature kids? This is not a show. My bad. I'm blocking you. All we have to do is give them time and those real thoughts and feelings come out. That part. Thank you, Harper. We're gonna cap this off at 60 minutes, 1 hour, and I'll be back later. Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't see that person anywhere. I think that should be good. Thank you. Yes, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. That's what these red pill creeps do, endlessly search for content like this and feel so righteous, trolling, self-righteous. Let us know you home safe. I will, boo. I'm gonna check on you. Have a nice day. Thank you. I think society will ever be able to have healthier perspectives on the man versus beer and women versus street. Women versus street is not even a thing. Men try to always co-opt everything women come up with and make it their own. All they can come at you with is insults. They have no substance. They just mad because you look better than their girlfriends and wives if they have any. How are you? I'm good. Really like these discussions. Thank you. You're very intelligent and socially aware. Thank you. That's a big compliment. I appreciate it. Girl, how are you not uncomfortable with these creeps comments? Because I'm built for this. Do I get upset sometimes? Yeah, I did crash out a little bit, but it's not gonna stop me because this is my show and this is what I want to do and I love it. And my love bugs and my supporters, they make it worthwhile. I love showing up for them every day, and I love that they show up for me every day. And I'm just excited to continue to see this grow. I'm really, really excited. I'm so proud of this channel. Y'all don't understand. I'm so thankful, so grateful, and I'm so proud. I really am. Really am. Thank you, Rock Summer. Men and women are equal. No one is better. We are better together, not alone. Aw, thank you, Golden. Thanks, boo. Liz F, would you like to talk to my kids and find... Oh, boy, you still going? Your LWK, so sweet. I don't know what LWK... What you mean, look? I don't know, but thank you. Aw, PJ. Hey, Emma. Thank you. What is BLK? Black. Block. Just getting started. Thank you. Gentleman's Corner. I love Bugsby and Chat Women. Even though the person last night said I be windmilling for Storm all the time, and I just be windmilling, and I'm just like, as much content as I do content every single day. Like, we do not be up here windmilling for Storm every time we come here. So for her to say I constantly do that was so insulting. I was really insulted because I pride myself on being able to do content like this with you guys, and I was able to successfully pivot and kind of like transition my content, and a lot of creators can't do that, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm doing that earlier on because I didn't want to be stuck in the niche of celebrity gossip. You get what I'm saying? Even though we still do it, we still give the tea, we still talk about the tea from time to time, but I didn't want that to be primarily what I was known for, because I have so many other things that I think about, so many other things that I want to talk about, so many other things that I want to experience with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, someone said I'm just getting started. I am just getting started with the Love Jones show, and I want to take it so many different places. Like, I want to take y'all with me so many different places. I love doing live vlogs, even like this, you know? Like, I don't really see, I'm one of one. I don't see anybody else doing what I'm doing, period. Like, I done showed y'all my family, you know, like, but I still do social commentary. Like, I have not seen me. I haven't. And that's why I'm doing this. And I take the lashings, and I take people harassing me and cussing me out, and thank you, Golden, and saying all of these terrible things to me day in and day out, because I feel like I always wanted to do what I'm doing now, but I never saw anybody do it. You know, like, people would always ask, what do you do? What do you do? And I'm like, I'm an entertainer. Like, I legit know how. I can sing, I can act, I've taken acting classes, I've been on television, I've been in commercials, I've been in print ads, I model. I think I'm hilarious. I think I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I'm hilarious, okay? I'm a comedian, all right? I'm a beauty girl. You know, I love makeup. I love, you know, just playing dress up. I love accessories. Like, I haven't, well, I'm here. I'm here. We gonna do it. I'm doing it all, you know? Yes, I'm a painter. I'm just everything, and I've never seen me done before, clearly, because it's just only one me. But y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like, it's like they put you in a box, and it's like you have to only do this one thing. You can only be good at one thing. I was told that my whole life. Oh, jack of all trades, master at none. And I'm like, but how do you turn off all of the layers of yourself? But then I started doing the show, and I was like, oh, wait, I'm also spiritual. I gotta fucking pull a tarot card. Well, I don't know how to read tarot yet, but I'm gonna learn. That's something that I want to do. But I could pull some oracle cards, you know, and that's what we do. I'm into manifestation. We talk about manifestation. I'm into health and wellness. We talk about health and wellness. I like makeup. We do makeup. So I'm hitting everything doing this show, and this is how I wanted it to be. But I knew that I couldn't just come out the gate doing all of these things, because it's like, who the fuck is this bitch? You get what I'm saying? So the way that I introduced myself to you all was just by talking about celebrities all day, which is, you know, so fun at times, but it's not as high vibrational as these vertical lives have been. And I just love it so much. Like, I get to really see me. I really get to interact with you. It feels like we're on a FaceTime phone call, right? Don't this feel like we low-key talking to each other on FaceTime, especially if you're watching this on your telephone, versus me like in StreamYard? I love StreamYard too, don't get me wrong. I still pay for it every month. But it's just something about this. Show your personality, mentality. Yes, for real. You understand that part. Pick a career. Now we can do many things, period. But I get when they say you have to kind of start with something, you know? And my one something was always my personality. So it was a type of, okay. So I'm like, okay, I could just show y'all my personality and show up, you know, that way. And this started to happen naturally because y'all asked me, oh, could you do your makeup on live? I didn't just say, I'm gonna just start doing my makeup. Y'all would ask me, what's the lipstick that you're wearing? Where did you get that wig from? You know, what's this earrings that you got on? What's that eyeshadow that you got on? What's this and what's that? So I was like, okay, now it's time to open up that, you know? So it's all natural, you know, and I just want us to know that we can do anything. You just gotta be focused and you gotta give it some time. And it's okay to start from the bottom. Like, everything is not gonna be through the roof immediately out the gate. And that's something that I had to make peace with. But any tips for young women trying to get into acting? Get you a monologue book and practice, and start doing skits. Start doing skits on social media. Start doing skits on social media. Look for acting workshops in your neighborhood, and the ball will get rolling from there. Because now we live in a world where you have to be a self-starter. Once you open that energy, the ball will roll. So you got to be a self-starter. Start doing skits. You got a phone. You better make you a Instagram. You better make you a TikTok, and start acting. There you go. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate you, babe. You're so sweet. Here for the feminine energy, period. All right, I'm about to go. I'm getting up out of here. I gave y'all a whole hour and almost 10 minutes in Starbucks. I love y'all so much. Don't let nobody play in your face. You got this. The world is a stage, and you're at the center of it. Life is a movie, and you are starring in it. You can have anything you want. Everybody's going to have opinions of you, and that's okay. Thank you, Ava. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But that doesn't mean that it's Bible. And people's opinions should never be above your own. And for the women that's raising boys, Golden, I know you're raising a beautiful baby boy. You know, just raise him with, keep in mind that he's going to be a grown man out here in society with somebody's daughter. Okay? He's going to be in somebody's, workforce. He's going to be a student to a teacher. Like, just really, hold these men accountable in our families. It starts in the home. It really does. As a mother, as an aunt, as a cousin, as a sister, we have to do a better job at holding the men in our family accountable, because we have a lot to do with how they show up in the world and how they treat other women. Okay? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I'll see y'all later.